What's poppin', y'all? This is DJ with One Shot Game, man. You already know how the motto goes. You get one shot at life, but a lifetime to learn all the game you need to help improve your life. The choice is yours. So, as I always say, you get two choices: the life that has been faithfully designed and set out for you, or the ability to create your path towards your own destiny. That choice is also up to you. So, listen, before I get into the title of my video, I want to say a big shout out to all my supporters. You guys are great. And even the ones behind the scenes, I see y'all too. So, hey, look, listen. The title of this video is going to be on the fact, in order to be able to understand energy, you have to be able to understand yourself. Because a lot of people have a ton of different ways on how they orchestrate spirituality, which is just another name for, you know what I'm saying, the energetic frequency inside yourself. Energy is something that is scientifically proven. But once you shift that, it goes into spirituality. And when you have spirituality, people tend to, find a million, thousand different ways to twist the information to be suitable for themselves, without understanding the key rule of realizing that it's about, you know what I'm saying, being able to heal yourself to heal others. Oftentimes people have this influx of great energy, but it's mainly to, you know what I'm saying, benefit them and not really to help nobody else. So what happens is, over time, the thinking that causes could be self-destructive to other people if they let it go too far down the line. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's a very real thing, for real. It's hard to be able to express, or, you know what I'm saying, be truly yourself in a world where people don't understand themselves. Because yo act of kindness, you know what I'm saying, yo simple way to smile can be taken as, you know what I'm saying, a sign of you think you better than me, or whatever the case, jealousy, envy, you know what I'm saying, because people are not yet understanding of who they are, just because the negative energy that has been projected onto them has caused them to look at everyone as a target. And I think that is what separates a lot of people in the world. For me personally, listen, I'm a woman's woman, and I have this ability to where, you know what I'm saying, I like one that's confident, you feel me, she stand on business, she's not intimidated. But oftentimes, sometimes, your simple act of kindness could be able to, you know what I'm saying, have them look at you a certain way. So it makes it hard to just genuinely be yourself in a world where, you know what I'm saying, people don't know what genuine kindness is. People have not been taught how to understand energy. So we're still all just living in this world, well, majority of us living in a world where, you know what I'm saying, being kindness or expressing love is a sign that you want something or you need something from me. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I go outside and I be thinking to myself, listen, it's shifting in a major way, but you have to realize still that there are a lot of people out there that, are just triggered by someone's demons simply because, they exist in the world. It's crazy, but it's a very real thing. And understanding energy is something that we probably was taught in science class, but then again, they could have left that out. But then again, we probably wasn't concentrating because we had too much outside stuff going on. So that had our attention more. We were more focused on that. We studied that. We got that whole game down. We actually know how to be out there. We know how to function out there. We know what's out there. We know how to listen, deeply involved in that. But when it comes to understanding the energy that we consume and how we transmute it and give it out is something where it starts to get confusing. And so when person is not really taught how to understand their own energy, they automatically deflect it onto someone else who could be innocent, who could probably, you know what I'm saying, don't even have nothing to do with why they're mad or upset. It's just the energy they have inside themselves, and they don't know how to transmute it because they weren't taught that. All they know is that they're upset and they consume it and they unleash it out on anybody. You feel me, just be too close to a person that's having a bad day, and they get upset because your energy is not where theirs is, and unleash a whole verbal assault on you. It's a very real thing. Just simply lack of knowledge of not understanding the power of energy and how strong it is. You know what I'm saying? And contagious at that too. We're all humans trying to fit into a world where energy is so contagious. You know, there are a lot of people who are upset about their lives and how it turned out, and they're not happy. And they don't want to try to understand that every day you wake up, you can change that narrative, because they've just gotten so used to being comfortable and not being okay with their life. You know, it's crazy, but it's a very real thing. Being not taught the understanding of energy, I think really it was probably just taken out of context on purpose so people could stay in this illusion where everything fast is everything that's good. Listen, it's so much knowledge in the world, so much of it. A lot of it has been left out. A lot of it we don't know. Simply because when you get people who want to make sure the world goes in a certain way to benefit certain people, you know what I'm saying? They will leave certain things out on purpose just so we can follow this one way of learning. You know what I'm saying? And what it does is it pushes the earth into an energetic shift. You know what I'm saying? But it takes us out of alignment of realizing who we are and how understanding of the fact that as humans, our energy is what powers the universe. It's what gives life. You know what I'm saying? But if you do not know how to understand it, work it, or transmute it, what happens is the person that understands it knows how it works, and then it controls us to where we start to look at each other as the ops. I really just feel some type of way, you feel me, when I come across a sexy ass woman that be looking at me like I'm a op. I'm not. I'm far from that. You feel me? I see your darkness. I see you from the hood. You look good too. But I can't even wave or be nice because you automatically take that as a threat. It's been set up and designed like that, because the more powerful we become and, you know what I'm saying, recognizing our darkness and who we are and linking up with each other, listen, it's power in numbers. Always has, always will be. You know what I'm saying? But the more we're hit with devastating thoughts and ideas of what we think about ourselves, the less we want to link up with people, and those numbers decrease. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like the devil has room to creep in. You know what I'm saying? With the people that think a certain way, which is not linking up, not coming together. You know what I'm saying? Not being strong together, not being one. Like, that's just something they don't want to happen, because when that happens, it's going to be a force to reckon with. And it's just a lot of people don't understand their energy force. They don't understand how to, you know what I'm saying, transmute that negative energy they may receive from someone who's just upset about their life. When you're in a good spirit, you realize that, you know what I'm saying, being nice and then someone hitting you with negative energy is simply because of how they feel about their life. You know what I'm saying? Not because they dislike you. They don't know you. They have no idea who you are. You know what I'm saying? So how could they not like you? Has nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that's not being taught. So automatically it's like, let's find something to point it at. We've been taught that already. So let's find something we could be mad at. And then we gonna energetically project towards that. And then, you feel me, we gonna unconsciously, subconsciously not realize that we projecting negative energy to the wrong thing, which is just negative energy inside yourself, which will be directed back to you. If you don't realize that your negative energy is only a source of something inside of you that you refuse to look at, so it's easier to dish it out onto someone else. You know what I'm saying? It's a course in school that we were not taught on how to manage energy. Because again, you got to think about it, though. There are systems that were put into place simply for people to make money, which means the more people we have in a seat, the more we control them, the more we make money, the more, you know what I'm saying, they're controlled, and we out here running the world. You know what I'm saying? Really think about it. Every school back in the day, public schools make money by every student that fills the seat. You know what I'm saying? Private schools make money because parents that want better, you know, construction pay them. But just because they're at a private school doesn't mean the school is going to according to plan. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's just all in what you take in your mind. It's all in how you perceive life. It has nothing to do with this or that. It's just systems that have been constructed to make us believe otherwise. Because money was the ruler of everything. Now it's time to understand that your mental rules everything. Your mental and how you balance your energy helps you acquire everything you want in your life. You know what I'm saying? It's a very real thing, you know. Studying energy is just being able to look at life maybe differently than others. Studying the darkness, studying the light, studying everything that you have went through in life, and just having time to focus so that you can figure out an alternate route, and it makes your mind stronger. And when your mind is stronger, you can almost overcome anything. You know what I'm saying? And realize that energy is the number one top ruler in the world right now. And wherever you put it to, wherever you manage it, the more knowledge you learn about it, the more of an understanding you figure out how to transmute it, the better you become to be able to attract everything in your life. And that's just simply what it is. People want things that they're not energetically qualified to get because they have something mentally blocking it. You know, and so instead of actually working on it inside themselves, it's easier just to project that block of negative emotion onto someone else, not realizing that's completely backwards. You're completely doing it backwards. You know what I'm saying? Take that time to work on you and look at why you're being negative towards someone, what they are doing to you. Sometimes we be negative to people who may have put us in situations that reoccurred in our life basically from the past. You know what I'm saying? We're not really upset or mad at them. It's just something that happened way before us that wasn't cleared, and we're experiencing it in our physical bodies, in our life, and we're showing aggression towards it. You know what I'm saying? Not realizing that that's what's going on. You have to go back like in time, kind of, and heal that pain and heal the wound. So you'll start to understand that, hey, listen, that's not you. They not doing nothing to you. Why are you upset at them? Why are you mad? You know what I'm saying? Your misdirected anger is going to the wrong place, and that's bad energy. You don't want to do that. You don't want to spend your life being angry and upset at someone else. You know what I'm saying? Because you wasting energy. And you wasting days on your life. Listen, when you go to sleep, you're going to wake up. It's going to be another day. You're going to look up and be grown from, listen, 16 and 17. I remember it was like it was yesterday, but I'm long past that now. You know what I'm saying? So understanding and realizing that misdirected anger, untransmuted energy placed in all areas of life can lead your life into going into the wrong direction. When you can just learn more knowledge, figure out how to elevate yourself, figure out where the source of your energy is coming from inside you, which could be wounds from the past, things you don't even know, because we don't even ask our parents questions sometimes. We don't even know them for real. You know what I'm saying? So really, it could just be something you're facing in this lifetime that happened in a past lifetime that hasn't been healed, and you're taking your negative emotions and displacing it on the situation simply because that's what's going on. It's energy. It's a real life thing. It's not fake, nothing about it. It's just they don't teach us that. So when we don't know something, it keeps us in a state of confusion. And when we're in a state of confusion, it don't matter who get it. We're just going to dish it out on anybody. As soon as we get triggered or we get upset or we get mad, it's going to go to someone, even if they're innocent, simply because I don't know how to control or transmute my energy. I was never taught that. You know what I'm saying? But listen, when you constantly experience something in a repetitive motion, like this street shit, you know what I'm saying? Listen, we 10 toes in. We know everything about that. You feel me? Everything. Listen, that's because that's where our energy has been majority of our lives. Unbalanced, kicking it all the time, clouding our minds. So we never had to do the hard work. But the hard work is what's going to help us grow. And that's the thing that a lot of people are avoiding right now, because it's in the energy of, listen, it's now time to do the hard work if you want to live a better life, because that old way of thinking and living is fading. That street stuff is fading. And now it's time to elevate and grow. And so you're faced with your hard parts again. And it don't matter who get it, just as long as you could blame it on somebody. And just as long as it ain't you. That's crazy, right? Yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? And it causes a lot of people to be tooting their nose at. You know what I'm saying? Or invalidly have projections about someone. You know? When they don't even know them for real. So listen. If you don't know what it is, I just told you. Understanding and realizing, just gaining new knowledge on how to transmute and understand energy will help you be able to convert your life into what you want instead of settling for what you thought it was. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.